Hello there, and welcome to the Fish Tank Barn. Today I want to talk to you about one of the most interesting and beautiful goodeids species, the Skiffia multipunctata. The males of this species are one of the most beautiful goodeids in the aquarium hobby, with their yellow body and black markings. So let's explore more about this beautiful fish and learn more about its care and breeding. The Skiffia multipunctata is native to the state of Jalisco and Michoacan in Mexico, where it inhabits small lakes, quiet river channels, spring-fed ponds and ditches. The plants in its environment are primarily floating plants like duckweed and water hyacinth, as well as cattails. This fish also lives with a variety of substrates, from gravel, sand, silt, and dirt. Like most goodeid species, this fish is considered endangered in the wild, with the primary reasons being pollution, habitat modifications for recreation, and the introduction of non-native species like largemouth black bass. Full-size adult Skiffia multipunctata get to be about 3 inches in length for both the males and females. The Goodeid Working Group recommends a minimum tank size of 60 liters, which is just a little bit over 15 gallons. I'm currently keeping my colony in a well-plated 29-gallon tank, but you can easily keep this fish at a 20-gallon high or 20-gallon long. I'm currently running the 29-gallon tank with an aquarium co-op sponge filter, as well as a large colony of goodeids, which is great for both fry cover and filtration. I've found that these fish will readily accept a wide variety of foods, from flake, small pellets, live, and frozen. I've really not found anything that these fish will not eat. My main diet for these fish is primarily a mix of extreme krill and extreme spirulina flake. One thing that you'll need to watch for when caring for these fish is temperature. These fish prefer cooler water below 75 degrees. Like a lot of the goodeid species, if the temperature gets above that for an extended period of time, these fish will generally start to fall apart. Like most other live bearers, these fish do like fairly hard water and a higher pH level. Currently, my fish room is running at a pH between 7.8 to 8.0. In general, I don't really see goodeids as community fish due to their endangered nature. While some goodeid species are more aggressive than others, I've not really noticed a ton of aggression with these fish, other than maybe the occasional squabbling amongst males. If you do want to keep these fish with another species, you could possibly keep them with a Variatus platy species, or possibly a Corridor species that can handle the cooler temperatures that goodeids prefer. Sexing Skiffia multipunctata is actually pretty simple. The males will generally be more colorful, at least showing some yellow coloration. The black spotching on the males is highly variable. Some males will possess it, whilst others won't. Also, if you look closely at a male, it will have a larger and notched dorsal fin in compared to the females. Unlike guppies, platies, and other Pasilla live bearers, the male goodeids do not have a gonopodium, but instead have a small notch in their anal fin that they use to inseminate the female. While these fish do give birth to live young, the process is a little bit different than your typical guppy or platy. The gestation period for Skiffia multipunctata is 60 days. The fry will be fairly large at birth and will usually number fewer than 10. Surveys conducted in the wild have indicated that this fish is most likely a seasonal spawner, spawning in the spring. One interesting fact about goodeids is that they're attached to the mother with an umbilical cord type structure called a trophotiene, very similar to humans. I've kept this species a couple of different times, and while I was able to submit fry to my local club for BAP points, I did find this fish fairly difficult to get fry from. I would highly recommend removing the females for better odds of fry survival. I do find the fry to be hardy though, and will rarely accept crushed up flake foods and other similarly sized foods. The Skiffia multipunctata is not the easiest fish to find in the aquarium hobby, since they produce few fry and are not commercially bred. I have not seen them regularly on Aquabid, but you may have luck finding them there if you're willing to receive shipped fish. I've had the best luck finding this fish at local aquarium fish club auctions. You just have to know who your breeders are and where they're located. You could also try the American Live Bearer Society conventions, where they have auctions and room sales with many rare live bearers. Since the majority of goodeid species are endangered in the wild, be sure to keep all the location information so you can pass this information on to fellow hobbyists. You never know, you might be the only person keeping that particular fish in that particular location. I hope that you enjoyed learning about one of the most beautiful goodeid species in the aquarium hobby. If you want to learn additional information about other goodeid species, I will go ahead and put up a card to a playlist where I talk about the care of other goodeid species. I would also highly recommend checking out the Goodeid Working Group, who specializes in the conservation of goodeid species in their natural environment. I'll put a link to their website in the description of this video, where you can find more information about the goodeid species themselves, as well as learn about their conservation efforts. So with that, stay safe, stay fishy, and I'll catch you on the next video.